like a Hellcat.
Hi everybody, Pt.3 here. Welcome back for another episode of Faeria. As you join us for this Pandora run, this is the second Pandora match we're going to play. Please leave us some thumbs up if you like what you see, and subscribe as well. Share me on social media, come visit me on Twitter, drop me some comments. Love to chat to you. And yeah, please just thanks for the support, thanks for the love. So as I said, this is a Pandora run in Faeria, the game that we're playing at the moment, and we're just about to go into our second match. The Pandora mode's a bit like a mini knockout thing where you customise your own deck from random cards that you have to choose, and then you play through and win up to 9 matches, and you get 3 lives to do that. And the more wins that you get when you eventually do lose or it finishes, the better prizes that you get as well. So we've won 1 so far, and we're going to now look for another match and see if we can grab ourselves a second win and get ourselves on a bit of a winning streak. See if we can start build up some positive momentum. So I've gone for a mixed deck for this, which is something I haven't done before, where I've gone for a few water cards and a few of the mountain fire types. Still getting used to it. Not sure how you play it, or what the best way is of playing the cards. So kind of experimenting as we go. I don't expect to do particularly well at all in the Pandora tournament. I'm new to the game multiplayer wise, so yeah, kind of expecting to lose fairly quickly. Looks like the other player might have timed out or left. I'm not quite sure what's happening. It's not taken this long before, so I haven't seen this yet. I don't know what this means. Give it a while to see if the other guy joins. It's a shame as well, because in the last episode I'd said how good the multiplayer tends to be in this, and that you can find players quite quickly. Okay, so we finally got someone, but it looks like they timed out, so I've got my second victory already. So yeah, so I get another 30 coins for victory number 2. I'm not sure whether they're always 30 or whether they get bigger as you go. So we'll go straight back into a third match. So yeah, so some positive momentum built up so far. 2 wins, two tough wins. The first game is really weird. If you watch that back, the last episode, and have a look at how the guy played that I was against, I really don't know what he was doing. He sort of left one of my cards near his god just to keep attacking him, didn't bother sort of destroying it to try and get to mine, but never quite managed. And obviously the last game you saw was a straight forfeit from the other guy, so at least now we get to have a bit of fun and test out the deck against someone. So we probably don't need that just yet, and that's not too bad, but we'll redraw and see if we can get 3 water or get a normal card. Okay, so we did get the normal card, which is the card with haste, but it costs 5 to use. So I'm not going to do anything with that at the moment. For now, we're just going to build a water one in the middle and play it safe. That'll allow us to branch off then either way with 2 normal tiles, depending on what this guy does. So he's going first, straight forwards, I'm guessing with his explore card as well. Okay, his explore card's gone to the side. I was expecting him to use that a bit further up. So that was kind of weird. I think I'm going to build another water one here for now, actually, and then end turn again. Just bearing in mind I've got this haste card, which if I plant that down next to one of these magic wells, we'll get the magic straight away because of the haste ability. So let's just see what he does for now. So this guy's clearly gone for the forest deck. I'm thinking maybe the best thing for us to do is to... what should we do? Could do with building another water tile. Get the 2 battle toads in play. And I think we'll probably leave the haste guy for after this round for now. We'll just see what he does. He's going to try and build round me. Yeah, and go for the attack. I'm going to now need to make a choice in a second as to whether I block him off there or whether I start to go up the side here. So he's moving his taunt card in to stop me from doing any decent moves or damage with any of my other cards when I deploy them. I do need to decide whether to block him off or not there now, or whether I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna now go for him actually up there. Are they both taunts? Yeah, they're both taunts, so I can't attack either. So I'll go for that one. That only does 1 damage actually, so even if he does manage to get to my god, it's not gonna do too many favours for him. Give a creature 1/1 and jump. So if I lay that guy with haste there, use that on him, he can then now start to attack the other guy. Yeah. So we'll see how he reacts to that and see whether he gets defensive with some more lands here or whether he builds up. So he's going for the build up. So it looks like it's going to be a bit of a raid. I'm not quite sure why he's just covered that forest tile with that when he could have deployed the Verduran Force there. And he's obviously going to go try and get this guy before I can do too much damage to him. Choose a creature to give -2/-1. We're going to keep going for now. We're going to see how he reacts to what's going on up here. So he's just blocked off his Verduran Force with that card on his next go, which is a bit strange. What should we do? -2/-1. Okay, so yeah. So I went a bit quiet then. I was trying to think about what to do and realised that if we lower this guy's attack, so it takes him more time to kill this character here than what he'd had in mind, and then also deploy this guy to maybe deal some more damage to the other person's god in the meantime by getting into fights with these two guys here, that might allow us to beat him in time before he gets the magic to deploy any other decent cards around here. I'm hoping he hasn't got a taunt card in his deck. So what I'm thinking we should now do is get an extra magic here and deploy the Kobold Warbeast there to stop his Verduran from coming in, and to attack that to do 2 damage, and to obviously also do this to get him down to 4 health. So if we get 1 magic now and pop this guy down there just to stop him from coming in with that, and also have a go at that with this guy, I think now we should be good for the game, by either getting an attack in up here or by getting another bit of combat in down here. And the only thing maybe he could do is use a heal card on his god if he's got one of those, because he's got the magic now to do it, but he probably needs to think about deploying a taunt card or another fairly powerful card. I'm not quite sure which way he's going to go with it. Okay, yeah, so we've got it. So we'll attack this guy and do 2 damage to him to wrap it up. So yeah, so going pretty well so far. That's our 3rd win of this Pandora run. We haven't had a loss yet. We got quite lucky obviously on the 2nd game with the guy resigning. But yeah, that's an extra one now. So we're up to 3 wins. So let's see if we can push on and get any more. I don't think we played that too badly. This deck doesn't really, it seems like quite a slow deck to build up, so I'm kind of finding that I'm having to go to attack their gods quite quickly. I haven't had a chance really yet to build up many tiles and to build up an army and see what kind of a deck I can get going. So they do come really directly at you, I think, in Pandora, like in multiplayer mode, compared to what I'm used to. So that's going to take a while for me to get used to adjust how I normally play. I think we'll redraw those two for now. So this is a little bit of a better start, in that we can deploy something at least to get some magic for us. I was hoping that would go to this card, but unfortunately not. Let's see how the other guy plays, or girl. I wonder whether they are, again, are they going to be one of those people that they are the water type because that's what their avatar is, or not? I don't know, we'll find out. Interesting card. Probably just a bit of a gap filler for them again, to get them some Faeria in the same way my cards will do that for me. Are they going to come for me now? Are they going to come directly at me? And are they going to use a type tile? They are, so they've gone for a forest. We'll have to see how they play. They could go for buff cards maybe and try and buff this guy so that on their turn he gets a decent attack. Not quite sure yet. Yeah, we'll play this one quite slow and see if we can build up a decent amount of magic and some decent cards. I am getting one well extra than him at the minute. Okay, that was a nice play by him there to take advantage of the Explorer card that he got at the start. He might go for a big hitter down there. Whenever another creature dies, a random creature in your hand gets 1/1. Okay. That's not a bad card, actually. I think we will continue playing it fairly defensively and fairly safe and see what this guy does. Our magic's level-ish at the moment, so we've both got 2 cards out, so it's quite a close game. Has 5 or more life. Destroy it and gain 10. Okay. Interesting. Again, I think we're just going to play it fairly defensively and keep our magic saved up. That's going to probably have annoyed him that we frogified that card he played before and turned it into that. He's not going to be happy about that because he'd saved up for that card and the buff for a while. That's going to give him 10 magic at some point though if it makes it to 5 life, so we don't really want that happening if we can avoid it. What's that thing do? Give a creature. Okay. If this creature has less than 5 life, gain 1/1. So he's trying to build up his deck fairly quickly there at the back. So I'm gonna push up and see if I can get a little bit of damage now start to be done to him. I think we'll save this for when he uses one of his big hitters at some point because that would really annoy him. we'll get this guy deployed as well, I think. We've still got 10 magic, so we're still doing okay for that. Once they take out our village elder up there as well, we'll get to draw an extra card. I want to try and keep this thing down actually on magic if we can. Sorry, down on life so he doesn't get the magic. Okay, so he's spending his magic on tile building cards, which again is quite strange. I didn't expect that. So now it's probably a good idea if we go and... That's got taunt to it, so what's this do? First time you draw an event, gain 2/2 and charge 2. Oh, it's that rubbish card that I didn't like from earlier. Let's see. If I go for this. If I go for this frog. No, I think we're going to leave it there for now. I'm going to gather up a bit more magic and allow myself to deploy another mountain. And just see how this goes. I'm probably playing this really badly. Like I said, I've never ever played with a mixed deck before and don't necessarily know when to draw cards or not. This guy's given a few decent stat sort of bonuses to these other two, so he's at least got them up a bit higher than they started. I do have that to use as well to halve one of his creatures' attack and life as well for if he deploys a heavy hitter. He's used up his magic to do that as well. Okay, so I think I'm going to go for a tile there. Right, now let's just think about what we can do. All the creatures attack. We should probably go for that on there. So that takes it down to 5. This will do 4 damage to a creature or structure, which we're going to use on that. So that's now gone. We'll probably also use that to get a card to cost 7 less. We can deal 1 damage to all enemies with this card as well. And we can build this guy over here to take on the bear. In fact, we could destroy the bear. Yeah, we're going to do that. So that's reversed the match quite nicely. He's not going to get 10 magic from that thing he deployed at the back. He doesn't have any cards at the moment as well. And I've got 4 cards down on the board, and more importantly, I've still got this thing going to give 1/1 bonus as well each time. So it's not looking too bad yet. Not looking too bad. -2 -1. I'm going to move this to here first of all. Let's also get this guy pushing up, block off some of his forests. We'll go for, I think maybe Another water tile there. And we can take 2 attack off one of his cards, which I think we'll use on this. And this will now... We'll do that, I think, for now. And we'll... no, yeah, that will... Oh, fine, first time you draw an event, gain... No, we'll leave it at there. We'll leave it at that. It's a close match, this one. Final shard found. Oh, so he's the first to get the extra magic. Damn it. That's annoying. Bottled Lightning. Deal 6 damage to a creature and 3 damage to all adjacent enemies. We haven't got any enemies grouped closer together, so that's not particularly helpful at this point. He's got 8 magic, so he can play a good card if he's got a powerful card. He just hovered over that one. Maybe he's going to buff it with something there. Or is he just looking at it? I'm not sure. Does he have a buff card? Very, very close match. I think we're both probably concentrating quite a lot for this, I would have thought. Let's leave it at that, I think, for now. Just move that in because we don't need the wells anymore either. So, and that's got taunt, so it'll be a handy one to probably leave next to our guard. If he attacks that, it's going to do another 2 damage to him, which I'm okay with. We can do 6 damage to that as well at some point. If he does deploy 2 cards together, okay, that's quite useful. So I can do 6 damage and 3 damage to all adjacent creatures. So I could now use that there. That's taken out 2 of his cards. We'll also pop that down there, and we'll put the taunt card here. And I think what we'll do now is go for another card. So we've got the Kobold Warlord, which is a great card for us to draw if we get to the point where we can draw it. That's the question. Is he going to attack me or not? What to do here? Combat, deal 2 damage to your opponent. Could we do the Kobold Warlord? Okay, so it's going to be tight now. It's going to be tight as to who gets this. He's clearly outnumbering me down here with his cards, although I do have taunt on that one, which makes life a little bit more awkward for him. But as you can see, that all that did was really buy me 1 turn of him not attacking me. Plus he now obviously gets to deploy something at the back there for him to defend with as well. Now this is interesting. I'll probably go for the magic as well, so I can build the Kobold Warrior next time. This is going to be a close match. It's going to be a very close match. Whew. It's just nerve-wracking. Very nerve-wracking. I just need to get one of these deployed down there. That's all I need to do. Get this guy into combat and deal 2 damage. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I've lost. Got really unlucky with the cards. It's been a really good game though, this has. It's been really close. I've lost all my decent cards. There you go. We'll give him the honour of killing my guard. He's been a good opponent. It's been a good match. Let's say good match to him. That was a good game. Really enjoyed that one. I've leveled up now as well to level 26, which is cool. More coins for a level up. So there it is. So 3 wins and 1 loss. Unfortunately, obviously we lost the last one. Which was a really close game though. I think it was good learning experience as well. He just slightly outdid me with combinations of cards, and also I had a couple of cards it turns out I should have played earlier but didn't, but yeah, it's always the way. So yeah, thanks a lot again for tuning in for another episode of Faeria. Be great to see you again back soon. If any of you play Faeria or fancy a match, please just drop a comment and let me know. And yeah, I'd be happy to give you a game. But yeah, if not, subscribe, give me the thumbs up if you like what you see. Drop me some comments, come see me on Twitter, and I'll bring you another episode of Faeria back, where we carry on with the Pandora mode in the next game. See if we can get some more wins and not get knocked out. So yeah, thanks very much for tuning in again. See you all soon. Bye bye.